And welcome to our daily report. So today we had a full day of genomics and breeding and basically how you can use DNA to better the plantations of coffee and the cup quality. That's very close to my heart because that's what I used to be, a geneticist, and it's very interesting to see what the science is about today for coffee. It was very important. Last week we had the first coffee genome that was published. So there's a lot of new resources to use for scientists from the whole world. And it's very interesting to see how they use it in their own setup. So we had scientists from Ethiopia, from South America, Latin America, Europe, and even Asia. We had someone from Indonesia today. So basically, what do you do with this? You take coffee, you take, for example, a piece of a leaf, you grind it down, and you extract DNA or RNA, and you can give it to big machines that are called sequencers, and you get long sequences that tell you what the genome, what the DNA is about. And then you assemble all of this information. Now we have a lot of resources about this for very different organisms and a lot of plants. So we can use the plant resources to compare it to what the coffee genome is. And that gives us a lot of information about the genes that are present in coffee. And some of these genes that are found in coffee, the scientists have not found them in the other plants. So that gives us a very interesting information about what is specific about coffee. So that's very good information. Also, when we have all these resources, we can use it in front of a lot of phenotypic information that all the scientists have gathered for their own setup. What that means is that, for example, they are interested in a particular trait like resistance to drought or to heat. So they would measure a lot of variables for the coffee plants that they use, a lot of variables, environmental variables for the place where they study this for long term, maybe 2-3 years, and then they will compare the information in the genes for all the different plants that they use and how the different plants react to a particular environmental setup. And doing some fancy statistical analysis, you can see the mutations in the genes that are important for these traits. So there is a lot of new studies that will be published very soon, I'm sure, in the next few years, using the genome information that we already have for Robusta and very soon for Arabica too. So stay tuned for this research. It's going to be very interesting and it's good information for the breeders as well as the consumers because it will increase the quality in the cup. So that was our day for today, and I see you for the last day daily report tomorrow.